It's Neil McHale from the Office of Student Life here at Ocean County College. We're back for another episode of the Class of 2020. Each day in June, we're going to feature a different member of our 2020 graduating class. With us today is Victoria Quinn. Victoria, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me, Neil.
So I know we chatted a little bit before this. You were involved with, a number of clubs in a lot of different ways, taking pictures for them. But obviously, the big one for you was joining photography club. How did that all come about?
I always had an interest in it. I actually was initially looking for Viking News and the media, the other media club that works in association with it, Viking Video and Viking Media. I was trying to get into that club, but every like club fair I was at, like I just could not find them, and I kept running into my former presidents and vice president Rosa and Isabel at their photo booth club, like not photo booth club, but their photo table and stuff, and I got to talking with them, and it really just I hit it off with them. But I couldn't go to the meetings the first semester because of work and stuff, so I got involved in my second semester of my freshman year, which was so much fun, and it was such a good opportunity. I met a lot of really nice people, and that's how I got really involved with the photography club on campus.
And so along the way, you get an opportunity to kind of work with other, clubs, get to do photography for some of their events and just help participate and help out with them. How important is networking with some of your peers while you're on campus?
I think it's important because you never realize that someone could be involved in something that you'll have to deal with or have a conversation with later down the line. Like just to talk about leadership for a second, like the leadership retreat, I made so many connections there that helped me branch out a little bit into meeting not only new people on campus, but also helped me branch out into meet new people in different clubs. So you never really understand the importance of that connection until you really feel like you need to. But it's also good to have that kind of level of familiarity with people on campus that I think some people kind of forget when they kind of go to just a community college. They forget to kind of have those kinds of attachments and to start networking because again, you never know when that friend's gonna like recommend an internship for you or ask you to join their club and help you with an event of some kind. Because I know, just to talk about somebody I know for a second, he does Pause for Cause and he has events and stuff. Like if I wanted to help out with that, I could because I not only might have an interest in that, but I also personally know somebody who's involved with it. So just to go on an example like that, I think it's incredibly important for like young adults like ourselves to make those kinds of connections and to network on campus. It provides more opportunity and as well as keeping you connected with your campus.
You beat me to it. Obviously, Victoria is talking a little bit about leadership. She was involved in our Trailblazer student leadership program, participant that went on it twice, in fact. And
Yes.
you spoke about the networking of it, but this year's program, we made some changes to it, and you were a vital part about it. Could you speak a little bit about what your role was?
I was asked by one of the people in charge from Student Life. I wasn't sure if it was Allison or
Probably Alex.
um,
Yeah.
probably Allison, to actually run one of the presentations at the retreat. And I was so excited because it was a presentation I had seen done last year and an activity I had already participated in. So I had some not only familiarity with it, I felt like I could connect to the other people on the retreat doing that presentation and like explaining it to them. And I think it was a good leadership opportunity in general, which I think was refreshing for the leadership retreat. Like you don't know that was something new that I thought was very different, and I hope to see it like next year as well because I think it gives not only again it gives that sense of leadership on campus and to really have the ability to kind of like work with those skills that you've learned on campus, like public speaking, getting more comfortable with that. Because some people don't really understand public speaking and leadership and a couple different things that kind of go together into being an overall leader. But yeah, leadership was a very fun experience. My first 2 years of OCC, I met again a lot of people on campus my first and my second year. And I think it was one of the best opportunities I could have taken advantage of on campus, to be honest.
And you mentioned a little bit about networking with the clubs, but you get an opportunity too in networking at leadership. One of the things about that is you're with a lot of like-minded students, students that are working towards clubs that hold officer positions, that are getting really involved, participating in events. How nice was that for you to see, to know that, hey, there's others just like me?
It was so refreshing because I feel like I've been in classes where people just don't feel motivated or they don't want to talk to each other. And to be in a room filled with not only like minded individuals, but also people who are motivated and want to be there completely changes the atmosphere and completely changes the attitude of the room. Because when you see that and you understand, hey, this person is willing to put in effort and time and is willing to do what it takes to like make this a success, it just makes it a much better experience. And that's what I saw at leadership not only this year but last year as well. I saw a lot of like-minded individuals, and not only just like-minded, motivated. They were them again. They were leaders in their own right and in their own way in their lives, and I think that was a very important thing to understand there as well. Like we handle leadership differently as individuals, which I thought was interesting.
So, being involved in clubs on campus, being involved in leadership twice, what would you say to summarize your overall experience at OCC?
My overall experience, I think it was time well spent. I think I made a lot of amazing connections. I know a lot of you guys at Student Life, and I know some faculty members really well. Like I love my professors. Like I didn't think I would go into community college thinking I would meet professors and faculty that I would genuinely love and respect. And I think that was something that I'm not only going to take away, but I'm going to try and motivate myself to make those kinds of connections at my 4 year college, which was, again, that wasn't something I think I would have outside of my high school, which I had those kinds of connections as well, where I had teachers I loved who would talk to me. But my overall experience has not only been just a successful one, it's been a meaningful one.
So you mentioned going away to your next school. Can you tell us all about what's next for you?
I'm going to the RTF program. I'm going to be focusing with radio, television, and film. I'm going to be focusing on the production aspect of it, which is something I am very excited about. It's something I had a background in high school very deeply, and I still work with my high school on that level. I want to eventually teach it. So I'm really excited to get that experience from Rowan and to really just have a fun time at college. Like many people take it so seriously, and I took my first 2 years of community college so seriously. And it's not something I'm going to discredit, but it's also something that I felt like I should have lessened up on. Like I should have relaxed. I should have not been so serious, and I should have taken certain moments and opportunities to enjoy the moment. And that's something I'm definitely gonna try and do in my 4 year college, like enjoy the moment and savor that kind of opportunity because not every person has that opportunity to go away to a 4 year college, go to a community college. I consider myself really lucky. And I'm gonna just remember that when I'm at Rowan, that I'm very lucky.
Well, we wish you the best of luck at Rowan, and we also like to congratulate you on your upcoming graduation in our class of 2020. Victoria, thanks
Thank,
so much for joining us today.
thank you for having me.